Hey everybody. I don't mean to be redundant as to my previous video, but this is a haul video. In my previous video, I showed a few items. I'm going to show you all the items that I'm behind on talking about that I picked up since the last time I was on, and it's been a while. I mentioned in a video I just posted right now that I've been sick with bronchitis. I missed a couple days of work, and I've just been sick for like since before Valentine's Day. So I'm a little behind on talking about recently picked up Blu-rays, DVDs, toys. I've got a book here even, and a Christmas ornament, and a bunch of stuff, a cosplay item. So I'm just going to show that stuff right now, and some items I will do unboxings of throughout this week. And this is just my haul video. So I'm going to start by talking about some really good Blu-ray and DVD deals that I picked up over the past week and a half or 2 weeks since I've been on. And because there's been some really good deals. In one of my very recent videos, I talked about how Best Buy had an amazing sale on Studio Ghibli. And I picked up a lot of the ones that I needed. They have a great sale right now, a bunch of great sales going on right now. I picked up a couple of Blu-rays there today, but I wasn't able to get too many because I have rent this week, and I have to go out of town at the end of the week to pick up my mom. So yeah, the money's kind of tight right now. I'm hoping I have enough for that. So I just picked up two from their I think their $5.99 section, and they've got like a $5.99 section this week. They've got like a $9.99. They've got like a $6.99. They have DC Comics animated features for like $12.99 in the box sets with the little figurines. They have some great deals right now. So get out to Best Buy. But I'm going to start with the Walmart DVD I found, and that was a great deal. I mean, DVDs, you can get them cheap right now, and I don't usually buy DVDs. But some things are not on Blu-ray, and it seems like they might never come to Blu-ray. So in those cases, I just go ahead and pick them up. This is Disney's Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. And I got to be honest, I've never seen this movie. And as you know, I'm a huge Disney fan. I've already unwrapped it, by the way, because I was putting in the Disney rewards code so I could get Hercules, which I'm now going to get Hercules for free through Disney Movie Rewards, thanks to this and another one that I picked up. But yeah, I haven't seen this yet. I'm looking forward to it. There aren't a ton of Disney movies I haven't seen, but this is one of them. This is Lindsay Lohan in her prime, so this is going to be interesting. I liked Lindsay Lohan at this time, you know. I guess this was either late 90s or early 2000s. I don't really remember when I guess her prime was what, early 2000s? Anyway, yeah, looking forward to watching it. $3.99, brand new. I never buy used DVDs or Blu-rays. I've had bad experiences with those. So yeah, it was brand new. $3.99 at Walmart. Pretty awesome. And you get the Disney points. That's awesome. And then H-E-B, the grocery store I mentioned. $4.99 Machete. From the, this is the film they made based on one of the trailers that were not real trailers from the beginning of the movie Grindhouse, which I love that movie. I love those Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino movies. I've also never seen this movie, so looking forward to it. I hear it's awesome. I have seen, or I have heard that the sequel is not very good. I still want to see it. I'll probably pick it up eventually. But yeah, I'm excited to watch this, and that was $4.99, and it's got the digital copy and everything. Now sometimes you get those older movies and you get the digital copies, and they're like the old kind of digital copy, and they don't work anymore, and that kind of sucks. This one might be recent enough to where it's like a good digital copy. And here are two others that I picked up. These ones might have been $5.99 or something, but okay, these are two comedies. I believe Harold Ramis directed this one. It might have been like might have been his last movie. I'm not sure. But this is Year One, which personally, I find this movie hilarious. I know a lot of people don't like Michael Cera. Probably a lot of people don't like Jack Black. But I find this movie hilarious. It's already open because I already watched it. Yeah, I don't understand why this movie is so disliked. It's a riot to me. So, yeah, picked up that one. And National Lampoon's Vacation. Now, I grew up watching the Vacation movies, and I didn't buy this one on Blu-ray for quite a while. I have Christmas Vacation. I don't remember if I bought that or if that one was a gift, but I love, Christmas Vacation, usually everybody's favorite because it's the Christmas one, Christmas. Everybody loves Christmas. I held off on buying any of the others, though, because I know that you can buy a set that has all of them, and I love all of these. I grew up with all of them. Vegas Vacation took some warming up, but I like it now. It's least favorite, but I like it. I haven't seen Cousin Eddie's Christmas, and I haven't seen the remake. That's the other one I haven't seen. Not really a remake. It's a sequel, but it's about the son of Chevy Chase, Rusty. Oddly cast and oddly written because Rusty was kind of like a smart kid, and then they have him acting kind of like an idiot. So I wasn't too jazzed about that reboot. I guess reboot is the word for that one. Failed reboot probably. But the rest of the original 4 movies, I love them. And but I held off on buying this because I was going to get the set. But then seeing this, I've been wanting to watch this for a while, to be honest with you. I've been wanting to watch all of them. And when I saw this for $5.99 or whatever it was, I had to pick it up. And this is the one where they take the road trip to a fake Disney World they call Wally World, and this is the original film. This is 1980 or something, and very nostalgic for me. I remember taking a similar trip when I was 5 or 6 years old to Disney World or Disneyland in California. So very similar trip. So very nostalgic movie for me. Plus, this is the one with Christy Brinkley in her prime, whom I had a huge crush on at the time. I was 6 years old or whatever, but I was if it was 1980, then I was 5 years old. But I remember her doing Sears commercials with Winnie the Pooh. I remember one commercial where she's on a merry-go-round, a carousel, and Winnie the Pooh comes floating by with his balloon, and it was a commercial for Sears. It's an odd memory, and it's probably not accurate, but I remember that really well. I had a huge crush on her at the time, and of course she was in those Billy Joel videos. In addition to that, and also the mom at this time was not unattractive either. And then, but I had my big crush in this movie, my lifelong crush there was on Audrey, Dana Barron, the original Audrey, not to be confused with the other Audreys whom I was not attracted to. Adorable in this movie, had a huge crush on her, and to this day she looks the same. She's gorgeous, and I think she was in 90210 for a while. I never really watched 90210, but I remember a commercial and being oh, because she really looked good in that. And so this is a nostalgic movie for me. Awesome movie. I highly recommend this one. Got a great deal on it. In general, I think you can find that at decent prices. Amazon.com. So these ones, I didn't really find them on sale. One of them, actually, surprisingly, a lot of Disney movies right now at really good prices. In fact, some of them are even $9.99 right now. This one, I got it for $14.99 on Amazon.com. I think it's the same price at Best Buy and stuff. This is the original Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This is the must-have Winnie the Pooh movie. This is the one that came out in the 70s, but it's actually compiled featurettes from the 60s, and they put them together to make this movie. And this isn't like the, you know, when they do a hack job putting things together and to make a movie. This was like intentioned. They were going to do that all along, I think, when they did it. This is the classic. This is the one with all the stuff you remember, Heffalumps and Woozle song, and Winnie the Pooh getting stuck in the honey tree, or in Rabbit's house, and everything. I mean, this is the must-have, and it's only $14.99. It's freaking awesome. And you got your Blu-ray, your digital copy, your DVD. All I need to upgrade now for the real, like, hand-drawn classics, since they haven't, I don't know if they'll ever put The Black Cauldron on Blu-ray. I just need Pocahontas now. And then I'm going to move on to trying to upgrade all my computer animated stuff, like Chicken Little and all that stuff, Dinosaur and all that, and the Pixar movies. I have a few Pixar movies on Blu-ray. I have Toy Story movies, but I still need to upgrade, like Ratatouille and Incredibles and the first Cars movie and Bug's Life, I think. Yeah, I still need a few of the Pixar movies also. But yeah, this is bringing me a step closer, because with these points and Teenage Drama Queen, I got Hercules coming in the mail now. I'm waiting on that right now. So yeah, and I can't wait to watch. I already opened it, but I haven't watched it yet. I just was getting that digital code. And also from Amazon.com. Now this one is not cheap. This one was like $19.99. I usually only buy like brand new movies for $19.99, but some movies, you know, you got to. This is Hans Christian Andersen with Danny Kaye. This is like one of Danny Kaye's best movies, and I mean, some total classic songs in this. This is a classic musical. I mean, I don't know what the deal is with La La Land, honestly. We did a whole thing on that, but I don't know. Maybe people just want a really good classic style musical, so they were able to overlook all the many flaws in La La Land. I know that thing's going to sweep the Oscars, but that movie's got issues, man. I don't care what you say. you want to see a classic musical, this is the stuff, you know. You watch stuff like this. And I love this digibook, man. Look at that artwork. That's like little golden book classic artwork there. And it's got all these great, you know, it's got this awesome digibook here. That's the way a digibook should be. It's like behind the scenes type stuff. I already gave up kind of on those Disney digibooks where they're just giving you a storybook of the movie. What's the point? You've got the movie, and the movie is the original. I mean, why do I want a storybook version? I mean, I'll get the little golden book versions of like Pinocchio and stuff, but I mean, I don't need the digibook copy. I got a lot of them, but now they're re-releasing them again in these like white cases and everything. I'll wait till they do 4K, I guess. but yeah, this one is awesome, and I think this is the only way you can get Hans Christian Andersen on Blu-ray. You have to get the digibook. So yeah, I highly recommend this. This movie is so good. I mean, this movie makes me cry. It's not the true story of Hans Christian Andersen, and it very boldly says at the beginning of the movie, this is not the true story. This is a fairy tale about Hans Christian Andersen. But it's the story of Hans Christian Andersen, who's a cobbler who likes to sell stories to children, and he lives in this little village, and I think in Denmark, and some of the townspeople are coming down on him for, you know, putting ideas in the kids' heads, just making them not pay attention to their schoolwork and stuff. They just want to hear stories and act, believe in fairy tales and stuff. So he ends up taking a trip to Copenhagen, which is the big city for them, and there he gets noticed as a storyteller, as a writer, kind of, but also he falls in love with a ballerina, and that's part of the drama there. He really falls in love with her, and he doesn't know that she's very happily married, and it's a very sad story, but it's a very good movie, and it's happy. It's got its bittersweet happy ending. So yeah, highly recommend it. Great songs in this, real classic songs, and Danny Kaye is just amazing. Love this movie. Well worth full price. And then two that I picked up today. This is Disney's 8 Below. I had this on DVD, but then like a while back when I had to sell all my DVDs for rent money, well, ones that I knew I was going to upgrade, this was one of the ones that I was like, okay, I know it's on Blu-ray, so finally got this one. This was, again, this was in the $5.99 bin at Best Buy. I think it's the only Disney one that's in that bin. But yeah, I've been looking for it. Finally got this one, and they only had like the one copy, so I had to pick it up today. Already opened because again, I got that digital code out of there. There's no digital copy, but there's the code for the points, and a really good movie. I haven't seen it in a long time, but a really good movie. One of their, you know how Disney kind of has certain types of movies that they kind of like to go back to, like they did like at least 3 like sled dog movies around this time. They had Snow Dogs, which was good. You know, it was more quirky kind of comedy type thing. And they had Iron Will, which was amazing. And this one I remember was pretty good. And the other one that I picked up, 40-Year-Old Virgin. They also had The Water Boy. I had to leave it behind. I just couldn't spend that much right now, which was hard because I really liked that movie. I haven't watched it in a long time. Maybe maybe it'll still be there when I get some money. But yeah, I was surprised that my wise-ass friends didn't give me this for my last birthday, or not my last birthday, my birthday before that. But then I don't live in my hometown anymore, and I haven't made any friends in Austin yet, so... yeah, but anyway, hilarious movie. I love it because it's very on the nose, but it does get to a point where it loses that, and that's when he ends up with a grandmother, which in my personal, well, knowledgeable on the subject opinion, that would not work out. I'm sorry, they did that because most of society still has big issues on age gaps in relationships, which is sad because we should be past that. There's I know a lot of great age gapped relationships, but yeah, I really don't think that relationship would work out. It was a very she was a little too motherly in that relationship, I think, for him. It was less about we're compatible and more about somebody the same age is a good match for you. That's always what people think. That doesn't really work that way. You got to find somebody who you have a lot in common with and stuff like that. I just didn't see that in this, but a lot of people don't think about that, and I think that's why a lot of relationships don't work. A lot of people don't think about how much you need to have a lot in common. But it is hard to find people who have a lot in common with you. But anyway, I find this movie hilarious anyway. I still love it, and I've been wanting to see it for a long time. It's been a long time since I've watched it. So I'm excited to have it again. Again, actually, that's my first time I have this movie. What else? A book. I got this on Amazon.com. I've been meaning to pick it up for a long time. I love little golden books. I love that they're releasing classic little golden books. I love the artwork, so I've kind of started building a little collection, because the ones I had when I was a kid were beat up. I mean, I had my name written in them and everything, so I'm trying to rebuy or rebuild a collection. I still need to get more of the ones that I actually had when I was a kid, but I love these Disney ones with this really unique artwork. It's just gorgeous. Now, this is the Sword in the Stone one. I have a few others already. There's many that I still want. They've been putting out a lot of these classic ones. The weird thing about this one is it doesn't include Madame Mim, which was the highlight of this movie. They might have a separate little golden book just for that whole sequence, but which was the Wizard's Duel sequence. I'm not sure. I don't know what the story is, but that's they did leave that out of this book. I just took a quick look at it and I noticed that. But yeah, it's a gorgeous book. I really do love this. I don't like to open them too wide or anything and without being real careful, but some really nice artwork in this. I love little golden book artwork. Now, sometimes with the Disney ones, especially the later ones, like from the 90s and stuff, the artwork is just like replicating the movie. It's not this like really unique stuff. So I'm being careful about which ones I pick up. But yeah, there's that one. And got to get a few more of those. They actually have been releasing new ones with that really neat little Golden Book classic type artwork. Like they even released a Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 little Golden Book and the new movie with some really great artwork. And they've done all the Star Wars movies. I haven't picked up any of those. And it's funny because one of the main reasons I wanted to start this collection was because I found out about those Star Wars ones that were going to come out with that really neat artwork. But I still haven't picked that up. Okay, what else? I'm just going to talk about this quickly, and I kind of already did this in my previous video, but I'm going to do a whole video on this. I'm going to start doing regular videos on these. This is a line of Disney sketchbook ornaments from the Disney store, and this one is for this month, and it's the Ugly Duckling. I'm going to do a video where I take it out and, you know, a full unboxing video. Very nice line of ornaments that they're doing right now at the Disney Store .com website, and they're monthly. Every month they have a new one, and they're limited, so they usually sell out the same month. It depends. I mean, sometimes if the characters are really obscure, which are the ones I really like, those are the ones that don't always sell out. But there have been some really cool ones, and they're $20 when they come out. If you miss them, you have to get them on eBay for like 40 or 60. There's some I really want, and I'm really going to have to do that. I hate to, but I'm going to have to. This, I stupidly, in my previous video, I was trying to like show this, and I ended up showing it upside down or backwards or whatever. Am I doing it right this time? It should say once. This is from Once Upon a Time. Am I showing it correctly right now? I don't even know. Once. It looks weird in the camera, but yeah, I guess that's right. I don't know. This is, I'm going to do an unboxing video on this. This is Rumpelstiltskin's dagger. This is an actual dagger. This is the Dark One's dagger. It says Rumpelstiltskin on it. It's real metal and everything. I'm going to do an unboxing on this. I got this on Etsy, and it's amazing. And it wasn't cheap, but it's amazing. It's going to be a cosplay thing. I'm working on a Rumpelstiltskin, not a Rumpelstiltskin cosplay, but a Mr. Gold cosplay. And I'm going to do videos as I add to this cosplay, because this is going to be a long-term project. The reason this is going to be a long-term project, besides that I'm going to be going all out, I mean, I got to buy a suit, I got to do this and that, but the main thing is I got to lose like 200 pounds for this. So it's going to be a long-term thing before I get this done. But I've been getting some nice stuff for this, and I'm going to do some videos where I show, I've already got like 3 items for this, and they're going to be in 3 separate videos. I'm going to start with this one. And I'm going to show you the actual teacup. I got the actual chip teacup, and I'm going to show you how you, because there is one they sell at Hot Topic that I've already sold. That thing's too big. That's a big coffee mug. I found out, you know, what the real cup is, and you can get it on eBay, and I'm going to talk about that in a video. And also, I got the real cane, Mr. Gold's cane. I'm going to do a video on that too. And I've got to grow my hair long, and I've got to drop a lot of weight, which I'm working on. But it should be very cool. So that's going to be my new line of cosplay videos. So if you want to see the blade, I'm going to do a video on that. And got a few more things here. Some of these I showed in my previous video. Not everything, though. This is my Dakimakura. Finally came in. Always wanted one. I ended up getting this on dakimakurapillow.com. I didn't get a free one like a lot of YouTubers. Recently, they sent a lot of YouTubers a free one, which would have been nice because these things are expensive on that site, and you can get them at you know, pretty decent prices on eBay, but I don't think you're going to get the quality you get on this website. Could be wrong, but this sucker was not cheap, and I'll go into that when I get the actual body pillow to put her on. I'll do a video where I review this. But yeah, I got her recently. I was hoping I would get her in time for Valentine's Day. I got her like a couple days after, but I don't have the pillow yet anyway, and those body pillows aren't cheap either. Definitely gonna try to get the body pillow in a store because I need to make sure I get a really firm one. But yeah, on the actual website, I wouldn't get the body pillows there because they don't really fill up the case, and I mean, they're the right length, but they're not full. I want a full one to really, I want the pillow to be, you know, well, thick and like solid, you know, because I use them, you know, I sleep on my side. That's why I need a body pillow, but I always wanted a Dakimakura. So yeah, I finally got this one, and I'll be doing a review video when she's all put together. I've got to go to, like, I don't know, Bed Bath & Beyond or some store that sells body pillows. But that's going to have to be when I have money again. I don't know if I showed this already. Amazon.com sent me this to open and review, which I should have done quite a while ago. I'm going to go ahead and do that one soon. I'll do a full-on unboxing. I just haven't had time, but I'm going to do that. I do love the DC superhero girls. I don't really buy the dolls, though. I buy the action figures. But if you offer me one free, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I love Batgirl. I really love Batgirl. What else? Okay, check this out. I finally found this, and I'm gonna do an unboxing video on it, even though this movie is already on Blu-ray. I never saw this in stores. This is the big one, you know, the bigger one. And this is the flying, you know, Pete and Elliot, which doesn't actually fly. I think it just flaps its wings when you push a button. But I'm going to do an unboxing on it because I haven't seen any unboxings on this on YouTube. So I'm going to do that. Very cool. Got that on clearance. It was $9.99, which is like almost what I paid for the very small one that I got when the movie came out. Got that at H-E-B, Austin supermarket. Well, the Texas supermarket. And there's Sailor Moon, there's several Disney girls, and then Felicity Jones, who I love. She's a Disney girl too. Yeah. Okay. My big figure of Jyn Erso, which I have like a bunch of Jyn Ersos now. I have all these little, like, I've got, you know, the pop figure, and I got the wobbler, and I've got the here's the wobbler. I love these wobblers. I've got the yeah, I gotta get some other ones because those are super cute. I've got you know, my Black Series figure. I've got the die-cast figure from the Disney store. It's the only one of those that I have because I had to get, it had a really good likeness. And I really would love to get the Hot Toys Jyn Erso, but I've never bought a Hot Toys figure before. If I ever get one, it might be that one. But then if I get that one, then I really have to get the baby doll from Sucker Punch because, yeah, I don't have anything of Baby Doll from Sucker Punch, and that is a crime. But yeah, I couldn't resist getting one of these, and I got this on clearance, but it was just like, I think it might have been $14.99 or I don't know. It wasn't like a huge discount, but it's not a bad likeness either. There's a couple of Jyn Ersos that I probably won't get, but like there's a kind of a cheap one that's about maybe this big. She has like kind of it kind of looks like her, but it's also kind of got like a, I don't know. It's not a great looking one. It's a really like low cost one. But this one is pretty nice. I mean, these big figs, they could be, you know, they'd be neater if they were all articulated and everything, but I like the likeness and everything. I really like this one. I don't think I'm going to do an unboxing video on this one because there's already a lot on there, but I am going to unbox her myself because I don't usually keep my toys in the box. But I'm about to show you one that I am going to keep in the box. But I'm going to do a review video for it anyway. And it's Harley Quinn. Hang on. I am gonna do a video where I open this up, but I'm not gonna take the figure out. This is also a big figure from Jax, which is the same company that did that one. I think it's from Jax. And yeah, this is a great. I think it's the same company as that one. Yeah, and this is a great figure to a certain degree. It's not well articulated, just like that other figure. And oddly, they decided to make it in black and white. I'll open it up and show you in my review video when I talk about it. But I am going to keep this figure in the box because the box is gorgeous. Okay, I'll just go ahead and show you. but I am going to talk more about this. Yeah, it's a whole video, so there you go. But I'm gonna, if you want to see more of it, come back for the review. Yeah, I've got to review this on Amazon.com too. I love the box, and if I didn't love the box, I probably wouldn't even be thinking about keeping this, because I like Harley Quinn a lot, but I'm a Batgirl guy. Sometimes, to some degree, a Supergirl guy. You know, if it's Bruce Timm Harley Quinn, especially without the makeup, with just the blonde pigtails, I do love that Harley Quinn. But this is just a gorgeous like item to have in the box because the box is so beautiful. But yeah, I'll do a review of that later. And you know what? I think that's about it for now, which is good because I'm probably about to run out of space on this camera. So that's my haul. That's my latest pile of stuff. Again, I do have a couple of other Rumpelstiltskin Mr. Gold items, but I'm going to do videos to where I show them. It's the cane and the teacup. But that's it for now. Again, come back to see some of these items get unboxed. I mentioned which ones.